What's going on here?
Here we go!
See? No. Is yours on the right side?
Cord on the left.
Yeah, but it says right, left.
I know.
Mine says right, left, and mine's on the left.
It is on the left. My cord's on the left, too.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
That's my daughter.
Whatever. My bad.
All right. So we decided to jump in on the podcast set today. And we're going to just free flow on some... We don't even know yet, right?
No.
We have a working title of our podcast that is called what?
Green tea.
Oh, green tea. That's right.
But that's if we're, like, explaining drama, I feel like. Well, I guess it could be the tea about our life.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
green tea. I'm Dan Green. This is my daughter, Kylee
Green.
Green as well. And she's about to give us some tea. And I'm going to see if I can react to anything. I don't know any of the tea that's going on in this world, so.
I don't even know any of the tea. I know a tea about my life, but, like, okay.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about the tea of your life.
Okay.
You go. Tell me what's going on.
I'm going to college.
Yes, where are you going?
Less than a month.
Less than a month. Today is August 4th. You will be heading out to Phoenix to Grand Canyon University
Yeah.
on what day?
We'll leave the 29th, move in the 30th. of
August 30th.
At 11 a.m.
How do you feel about that, actually? Like, I know that we talk about it at home, and
But not like,
you
yeah.
and your mom always say, like, oh, I'm
I
so
don't wanna
sad,
talk
I don't
about
want
it.
to talk about it. And then you don't talk about it, but let's talk about it. How do you think... Well, no, what's your initial reaction like right now? You excited to go to school? You're like, you feel like your parents are jerks and just like
No.
made you do something you didn't want to do, or like...
No, yeah, I'm excited. I don't think I could imagine myself sitting at home or like doing COD like here. Like I think I'd get so bored. And I don't like new things like that, but I am excited to like experience something different than like what I've been used to, which I kind of like the idea of like that when it comes to school, like 4 years you switch, 4 years you switch. It's kind of like a nice consistency for the 4 years. And you get a little different like idea going on, which is nice. But I'm nervous. Yeah, I'm nervous.
Because, well, also, Kylie's a young freshman, young college freshman, and you won't be 18 even until almost the end of the semester.
Yeah.
Do you think that'll limit you, like, in the activities? I mean, I don't think anything else now is like, when I was a kid, so 18 and over bars were like the thing, and I shouldn't say bars. Well, they were bars, but they were more clubs.
Yeah.
But it was like a chance for us to go, like,
Do something,
experience
go
what
out,
adults do, you know, and
Yeah.
like dance to music and, you know.
That kind of stuff.
But
Can't do that.
But I was also like, rave was a big thing. Like,
Yeah.
And so, or like Janko jeans, and Janko jeans are coming back, huh?
Janko jeans are coming back, yeah.
I remember having like 32-inch leg, like the legs on your pants were 32-inch around rather than the waist. Well,
Okay.
the waist was 32 also, but each leg was
So
also
this
32.
is about you being 18 or?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But it was like, I'm just saying that
Yeah.
that's what we looked forward to, like going to 18 over clubs
Doing
or whatever.
fun
But
things like that.
and I couldn't even like,
Casinos. Go to a casino.
yeah, we didn't have where I was at the
Yeah.
time when I was 18. We didn't. That wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, there wasn't. I didn't feel like I was held back from doing things until I got to the 21-year-old
Yeah.
move,
Well,
which will be different.
I was going to say, well, 21, okay, 18 is like, well, right, I can't just go get a piercing with my friend if I wanted to. Like, if I want to go get an ear piercing,
Oh,
my mom
yeah.
and dad have to sign off on it.
Oh,
You're not
that's
going to
good.
be there.
Good
you know
for
what I
me.
mean? And obviously, I'm not going to sit there and get, like, my septum pierced or my lip pierced. But like, even if it was like, you know, me and a friend that was like, hey, let's go get our ears pierced. I don't have my second hole pierced. Oh, I gotta wait my mom sign.
You gotta wait to come back to Claire's.
Nice. Like,
You gotta come back to the mall to go to Claire's.
Exactly. Can't
Sit
get
in
a
a big seat.
tattoo. Other than that, I mean.
Thank God.
Other than that, I don't think there's. I mean, I feel like that is gonna be weird because we were talking about this. Like, even my identification login to get to my school sends to your text message, even though everything's under me. It sends to you, and I'm like, I don't know. Is that because I'm 17? Like, they're supposed to have like a parent that is in control of that. So that stuff might be a little challenging. Just like,
Yeah.
Also, like, sign, like, I can't sign off on things. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes.
Have you ever felt the need to like lie about your age?
No, I have nothing. I'm so boring. I've done nothing in my life to the point where I'm like, oh, I should probably tell someone I'm 18. Like, I've lied younger so I can get into Stagecoach for free.
That's true.
I've always lied younger.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that? Like, when it's like, oh, I want to
we're
get
trying
kids
to get the
food.
kids food.
I'm about to be
Kids meal.
13. And it fits. Yeah. I don't think I look like almost an 18-year-old, so I think I could lie younger. I don't think I can lie older.
You shouldn't lie at all, right?
No, yeah, but
Right.
I mean, obviously, praise God.
We don't let her lie.
I didn't even go to state.
You said praise God.
Yeah. No, I don't feel the need to lie older.
So you're taking your truck with you.
Yeah.
And so you'll have like freedom to, and you have a pretty light schedule actually.
Yeah.
She goes to school like an hour a week, it seems
I
like.
do not. I go
I mean,
four
it's a full
times a
schedule.
week. I
It's a
just
full
don't
schedule.
have-
It just feels like you
Yeah.
only go Tuesday, Wednesday,
Well,
Thursday.
and now I only have 3 classes in my second semester, so that feels even lighter because normally it's 4 and 4.
You know, that's a good lesson for you guys listening, which is nobody, but
Yeah, I don't know where this is going, but
the idea of like doing the AP classes and doing the IB courses and the tests, the extra tests, like it bought you a few credits in college, which was
and
cool.
like also like I was thinking about this because even if I didn't take them, like it's a one English course that it's covering, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that'll be nice for in college, but at the same time, it's like you have nothing to lose. Take the classes. Like that's what I
That's a
thought
good
my
point.
whole like senior year was like, dang, why am I giving myself all these classes? Why am I taking so many IB tests? Like, this is pointless. Like, what if I don't pass? It's like, well, if I don't pass, then I don't pass. If I did, and then
There's no
one class.
negative
exactly.
repercussions
Like, you don't
for
pass, you just
not
take
passing.
English like everyone else. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Yep.
which is, I think it's a good lesson. People
Did you have
always
to
like,
take an IB photo test?
Yeah.
What'd you get on that?
No, listen.
I just realized that like you're excited because you did so good on English
On
and
English, yeah.
the other what was the
Well,
other IB?
one, they don't take, GC doesn't take any photo visual arts thing.
I
Which
know,
is
but
dumb.
you're a film
But,
student. I need to know
yeah,
what you
no.
got.
Passing was a 4, I got a 3.
All right.
Out of, so I don't remember what, I actually don't remember what IB is
30.
out of. No, it's not. But no.
It felt like a throwaway test anyway. Like IB
that
photo.
one was, and it wasn't, that's the hard thing about this was that it wasn't like I could sit there and create like a cool video. I couldn't sit and create cool photos. It was
Yeah.
literally all like stupid research. So I was like,
photo
I don't
theory.
care about any of this. Like, I have to research my own photo. That's what it was. It was like,
Oh, yeah.
I took a photo and was like, it shows emphasis on this. It shows that. So it was like,
You're just explaining what you
exactly.
already did.
So it wasn't even like a cool photo though. It had to be something for my class, and I can only do so much in a photo class. So it wasn't like I could go outside and that was it. You know, I didn't get to like take cool photos. And and what sucked was that I had a pretty cool portfolio that I liked, at least that like followed a cool theme. And I had some pictures I took of like Tay and stuff in there, and I didn't even get to use it because the course I took doesn't require it. So they were like, no, you don't
Tay's
need
her
it.
younger sister, by the way,
Oh yeah, to whoever,
to nobody
to
listening.
no one listening.
Yeah.
No, I'm
It's
not.
about to blow up.
It's
Watch.
gonna blow up. Well, we're gonna go TikTok.
You're gonna be the
famous.
coolest person on GCU campus.
That's funny. No, yeah. So I mean, it was whatever. But I am excited for. I do think that only having 3 classes will open up opportunity for more program classes, less
Yeah.
general ed, more program classes, which is nice.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see like all the equipment and all the stuff that they didn't take us for a tour and that stuff. So
no, I
it'll be
did
neat.
get like an email of them being like, "Oh, welcome to the film program. I'm whoever," and then it was like, "Watch a behind the scenes of a
Oh, really?
documentary."
Oh,
And
was it good?
it was pretty good. I
It
mean,
looked like the behind the scenes of what we're doing here.
yeah. Well, I mean, like, it looked like a bunch of students doing a whatever, you know what I mean? But it was cool to be like, all right, they actually make things, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
That'll be fun.
I think so.
So you talked about like how you feel like, or what your real thoughts are on leaving. How's mom gonna take this?
I don't know. Okay, because, like, I think it's just going to be weird for all of us to adjust, like, even if it was like a day that Taylor and I like barely had any interaction because we're doing things, like,
We're still in the next room.
we're still in the next room, like, and those are like the small things that are just like, oh, I'll just go sit in Taylor's room for a second, or even if I have to go like do something in her room, it's like she's right there. It's gonna feel weird to like depend on none of my family.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, in just like small things, like, oh, can you help me with this? Like something you'd ask your parents to do, and then be like, oh, well, they're not here.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about, like, I have to get all my own things. Like, I can't share anything with anyone. Like, you know, like me and Taylor use
Toothbrushes like we have been.
No,
Just
weird.
kidding.
No, like Taylor and I will use the same like hair products, because why do we need two of them if we're all in the same bathroom?
Yeah.
And not have to get my own. And so, like, when me and my mom were talking about that, it was like weird. Like, can't just go into my closet and get things. I can't go into hers. Like, that kind of stuff is like,
Yeah.
it's gonna feel weird. I don't know how she's gonna take it. How are you gonna take it?
First of all, I'm super excited that I'm super excited for you.
Yeah.
I'm really excited that, like, because I could just remember, being on my own and like
Yeah.
making my own decisions, and I was probably a little more independent growing up than you were.
Yeah.
But you've always been like acclimated to adult things.
Yeah.
And so I think that you'll get it fine. But I just remember like being so excited about taking myself to the store and, getting my own dinner and, that
Yeah.
whole thing. But I think that, so I'm super excited for you. For me, so that helps, like,
Because you're
in the
thinking about
thought
like,
that-
oh, you're gonna have fun.
yeah, exactly. But I know that I'll be sad, and you're
Yeah.
my best friend and all those things.
You know what I thought about? Why am I gonna cry? Why would you do that to me? Unless I come back home after the 4 years, like, this will be my last time living with you guys.
Praise God.
But
I'm
All
just
right.
kidding.
no, but like, this will be my last time living with you guys. Like, and like I said, unless in
Yeah.
the grand scheme of things, your plan is to like go to college and then you move out and you live on your own and do your own thing. So it's like, now that like I'm gone, like I'm gone. Like, I'm not gonna live with my
Yeah,
family.
that's true. But I think that, like, that it's a sad thing to think about right now. But I don't think that when you're graduating, the idea is like, oh, I wish I could just go home and live with my parents.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be such excitement about you going into the film industry and doing
Sure.
that stuff that hopefully by that time you're going to have like some leads on jobs and that type of thing, or you're probably going to start out to be a production assistant and,
Yeah.
work your way up and do the whole thing. But like that excitement too is not going to be like the yearning to come back and live with your parents and your younger
Yeah.
sister.
It's just
like,
weird though.
It's
And
a
then,
weird
like,
reality
it
check that you're not
is.
coming back, but it's not. I don't think that you're gonna feel like, oh, I wish I was just coming back.
And like, I think it's also weird because I'm the oldest, so it's like when I come back on breaks and things like that, like, I will significantly see a difference in my little sister because she's growing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
when she sees me, she'll probably be like, oh, she looks exactly the same,
Yeah.
acts the same, because I'm grown
Yeah,
compared to her.
Yeah,
So it's like, I'm gonna be like, wow, she's
Way
grown.
taller
She's
than
way
me.
she's gonna be way taller than me. But yeah, so that's weird. It's a weird idea.
yeah. So, I mean, like I said, I'll be sad and all the things, but I'm super excited. I'm proud of you. I think that, I think it's amazing that you knew like 2 years ago what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
Most people aren't like that. I mean, you get some people that are like, they want to do surgeries and
Yeah.
or whatever, medical doctor and all that thing, you know, so they've prepped or their parents have told them what to do,
Yeah.
you know. But it's super exciting that you're doing something that I love also.
Yeah.
And so I can't wait just to like ride your coattails later on.
And like, yeah, that's what I was thinking about too. It's like I've always been pretty set in like my plan. Like I knew what I wanted to do, and I've been knowing what I wanted to do. Like there has not been like a time where I was like, should I do this? It was like, no. Like maybe 4 years ago, I was like, maybe I'll be a dentist or whatever that weird phase was. But like I've known like this is what I want to do, and so like going into college, like deciding to go to college was never like a crazy idea to me. I was like, oh, I'm going to college. Like I just knew. So I'm like, I feel confident, and like I just have also been forgetting like I have to go to school.
Yeah.
Like my education's not done. Like I will still be learning, and like I know like when it comes to things I love to do, I love it. When it comes to things I don't like to do, I hate it. Like college mathematics.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Like
Yeah.
I can't. Like those are the things where I'm like, oh man, I'm still doing school, and then like just not. Yeah, just like that's it. Like I'm doing school still. Like for 4 more years.
Yeah, but you know how I hated school too.
Yeah.
Not that you hate school.
Yeah.
But I did not enjoy it like I should have. But I kind of wish I was there now.
Yeah.
Like so, just don't rush it.
Yeah.
Don't try to get out of it too soon.
No. Yeah.
Don't try to graduate early. Seriously. Like,
Yeah.
unless there's like a huge opportunity for you to do something that you wouldn't be able to do, like work on a particular movie or, you know, like something like that. But,
and I have to make friends. Like, luckily, I'm going in with some friends, which is very nice. I have to make friends, and I don't like change. I don't like people. I like people, but
we're really relying on Jessica to keep you
because Jessica can make friends so
socialized.
easy, and I am a good person.
You are a good person.
Yeah, I just don't. It just doesn't come easy to me because I don't.
But it doesn't have to be. It has
like
nothing to do with you being a good person.
No, I know.
You're personable, and you hold conversations fine, and
Yeah.
you act like you're more awkward than you really are. I'm serious. So you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You know what's something that's funny that like I never had and your mom never had and all that stuff when like it was time to leave the house? FaceTime.
Yeah.
Like you'll be able to see her face every single day if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
So weird to think.
It's true, which is nice.
Yeah, it's like you're still in town, or you know,
and like a part of me is like, you know how everyone's like, oh, you're gonna go to college and you're not gonna think anything about high school. You're not gonna think anything about home. Like you're just gonna be in college and you're gonna have so much fun. You know, I don't want to lose that. Like I don't care about high school, but I mean like I don't want to go to college and then be like, yeah, I don't want to text my family. I don't want to talk to my friends because I don't care about anybody and I'm just in college.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be that way. And like I hope that like I don't.
You hope AP still talks to you.
Yeah,
regularly?
like I hope that I still keep the people I loved being around because I obviously loved being around them for a reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't want to ever be like, oh, I don't want to text my dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want you to ever
Yeah.
feel like that either.
But that's what I'm like, oh, dang, I really hope nothing ends up that way, which obviously that's its own personal problem. Just don't be like that, you know? But like you wouldn't expect some people who have good relationships with their family and friends, they go to college and you're like, wow.
I don't think that you lose the urge to. I think that what happens to people is that they just get busy with life and they got new friends or new activities or just even new routines.
Yeah.
They're eating at different times, that you're going to different things at different times during the day. You're passing like ships in the night, you know, like
Yeah.
I think that that's probably what gets in the way most of people's relationships. So it's just really keeping that intentionality.
Yeah.
That I think that you'll do fine with that too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll remind you every day, like, say hi to your friends.
You're the worst at texting.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Wait, let's talk about this. Why? When?
All the
Responding or like initiating?
No, responding. Like, I'll text you and I'm like, okay, if it's something urgent, then I better hold my breath and pray that you respond, because you will not respond. I think it's just
During
you're so
work
busy.
hours?
Yeah, but work hours for you is all the time. So, like, it's pretty much just your life. You know what I mean?
Guilty.
Like, and so I'm always like, what's that? What's the verification code to get into GCU? 30 minutes later, can I send a renew? I have to send a new verification code because you didn't respond.
Whatever.
No.
I'll do better.
No. I can't get. I mean, we do have funny texts. Like, some of them I'm like, what? This is not.
Oh no, actually, I'm glad you brought that up. Let me look at this text that you sent me not too long ago, actually.
Okay.
Shame on you.
What? Shame on me.
Yeah. Oh, I never did print out that email thing. I mean, that Amazon return label that
Yeah,
you needed.
thanks.
I said I would, though. I responded to you anyway.
You did.
Okay, so last week, I'm getting to that age now where I blow out my back like every few weeks. What are you laughing for? You know where I'm going?
No, you just the fact that you had to mention the fact that you blow out your back every few weeks.
It used to be two times a year, but now it's more like every 2 or 3 weeks.
It's all the time. It's okay.
And so Kylee decided that she was. I mean, it was really nice. She checked on me, but what she meant to write was, "How does your back feel?" But you texted, "How's your butt feel?" And then you put, "I mean back," with one of these emojis.
The covering eyes.
And I said, "Butt hurts, back hurts," because I had just gotten 2 shots in my butt.
Okay, that's why you know that I texted you, "How does your butt feel?" as a joke, because
I didn't know that. Okay. I thought you actually meant, "I mean back." Okay.
Because my mom had told me, like, you blew your back out again, and then he was like, "Yeah, he had to get shots in his butt." So I was like, "Oh, how's your back feel, butt feel?" You know,
Gotcha.
like, it was a joke, but like, I was actually curious.
My response was, "Butt hurts, back hurts," and you said, "Oh man, maybe your back hurts because it's carrying the weight of your dump truck." Wow. Dump truck?
Yeah, you're done.
Okay. All right. Let's look at what's a good site to get like your news from? Like current events.
I don't look on news sites.
Not news, but like
TikTok.
Okay, but TikTok gives like what's happening with Post Malone. Like, how would you know what's happening with Post Malone?
I have no idea. Let me see. I don't even know. Okay. I mean,
I want to talk about current events. I want to get your take on things. Okay. Oh, here's one. So, Jake Paul is going to fight Nate Diaz this weekend in a boxing match.
Okay. Jake Paul, as in like the used to be Disney star.
Is that where
Team 10? Okay, so let's start from the beginning with Jake Paul. This is a good. No hate on Jake Paul. Jake Paul, if you're watching this,
he is.
If you're not,
he is.
I know you're not.
He is.
But if you are,
he is.
No hate to you at all, my brother. You've got that grind because you're still staying in the loop.
Yeah.
That man.
Wait, would you say he's woke? Just kidding.
Okay, dude, I can't even. I don't even know.
We'll go to that one next.
I don't even know.
We had a whole discussion about what woke is.
Woke.
Yeah.
I just woke up. Anyways, no, he has been in the loop over what?
When you say being in the loop, like staying relevant?
Yeah, like he stays like when I first found out about Jake Paul, I was younger, like 11, 12.
Does he have a brother?
So he has a brother, Logan Paul.
Okay.
They were
Why do I get
the
mixed
Paul
up
brothers.
I don't know any of that.
They were making videos on YouTube, going big, And it started off like it always starts off like very what's I'm looking for? Like
Pedestrian, like
no. Pedestrian? No.
yeah, like regular, just run of the mill.
It just started off innocent. That's
yeah,
what I'm
innocent,
looking for. And they made vines
Yeah.
and they did the whole thing. And then it like they had the rise of Jake Paul, which is what it was called because he started a thing called Team 10, which was like one of the very first like group home things. You know when influencers would all come together and live in a big mansion or whatever?
Yeah.
So he started one of those. And there was probably more before.
Nothing sounds worse than living in a house full of 10 influencers.
So that's why everything goes wrong. The Team 10 house, the Vlog Squad house, the Hype house, the Sway Boy house, whatever all those stupid houses
all
are.
News to me.
They aren't a thing anymore because no one gets along because everyone's there
Same
to fight
show.
and hunger for influencing attention, and then you just fall out. So that's how he also, like, once they died down, he got that rise again, and him and his brother was low gang, all right? He was part of the whatever, right? And then Jake Paul tried doing Disney Channel. He was on Disney Channel for a bit with Bizarre-Vark. I don't know if you remember that.
I've heard
that
of it.
weird.
I
It was a
remember it,
weird TV show, but he did that, and then something happened.
What do all the people say when they go, "Hi, I'm Dan, and you're watching the Disney Channel"?
So he's like, "Hi, I'm Jake Paul, and you're watching Disney Channel." Da, 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 right? But edit that in.
Hi, I'm Dan, and you're watching the Disney Channel.
No, you have to do. No, all right.
Yeah, sure.
Hi, I'm Kylie, and you're watching Disney Channel. Wow, look at that. That's
what are you
literally what
drawing?
it is.
Ears?
The ears. It's the Mickey Mouse ears on the
Gotcha.
logo.
Yeah, I'm not.
Anyways, so he did that, and
okay.
then for whatever reason he got fired. There was a significant reason. I don't remember what. Fired off of Disney Channel, and then he low-key was like gone for a bit. His brother got into some controversy. He came back a boxer all of a sudden.
Started training.
Yeah, he started like.
He's been whooping people.
He's been putting work in, and then he goes and starts like boxing all these people who like. I know nothing about boxing, and I know
He's
like,
knocking people out.
I know a couple mainstream names, and he was like fighting them, and I was like, "Where'd you come from, brother?" And like speaking, okay, and the weird connection now is like now he has his own, like he's starting his own team.
Boxing team.
Boxing.
That's not a thing.
No, I
Team
mean
boxing?
I mean they're not boxing together, but he's
Like a camp.
No, like I don't know how to explain it. Like he sponsors people,
Sure.
but they're kind of mainstream people that have been in the whatever. One of them is this new kid who
He's promoting them.
Yeah, one of them is this new kid who was co-stars with Angus Cloud on Euphoria.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Angus Cloud. He played like the little brother of him or whatever. But he was a boxer before he was an actor. Started acting, and he's still boxing, and he's doing really good. But so now he's like promoting and doing this whole thing with boxing. That's
Dude, he's whooping
like
people.
he's doing good.
Nate Diaz is a UFC fighter. Him and his brother Nick Diaz,
Okay.
the Diaz brothers from Stockton, California. Like Nate fights Conor McGregor.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but Nate doesn't box.
Oh.
I mean, he's a UFC fighter, so
Okay.
he grapples. He does all the things. The funniest thing is that he slaps people, which is great.
Okay.
But it'll be interesting to see what happens in like a structured boxing match.
Yeah.
We'll find out on Saturday. It's happening
and he's
tomorrow
like
night.
fighting big though, no? Like he's getting good, like, and people. Okay, here's the thing, because
Jake Paul?
yeah,
Yeah, he's
Which is-
knocking people out.
which is honestly surprising because any influencer who tries to do anything but then what their target thing was when they first started influencing, first started creating videos, they try to get off that demographic, and everybody's like, no. Like, if you're a fashion influencer and then all of a sudden you go to singing, everyone's like, yeah, your music sucks. Like, whatever, you know? He is really the only one that I've seen transition from, like, straight influencing videos, vines, to an actual career in, like, anything outside of that, in physical activity especially, that he's, like, doing good.
He's favored to win.
Really?
Yep.
That's insane. Good for him.
And Nate Diaz is not a Nate Diaz hurts people,
Yeah.
but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see what else is going on. Are you impressed that I remembered Angus Cloud right away?
Rest in peace, man. But he just died a couple days ago, which is
Yeah.
so sad. He
That
reminds
is
me of
very
Mac
sad.
Miller.
Yep.
Aw.
Kind of looked a little bit like him too.
Yeah, he acted like him.
Let's see. Who's your favorite band right now?
Band?
Or group?
No,
K-pop? Just kidding.
not K-pop. I'm so sorry to K-pop fans, but I'm not a fan. Half of them are in the army. Did you know that?
The American Army?
No.
Korean Army?
Yeah, they have to like go and fight, and then they'll come back in like
Oh, yeah.
7 years or something like
Israel does that too.
that. Really?
Men and women. As soon as you're 18, you go 2 years.
Wow.
It might be one. It might be staggered depending on your gender, but
I
I
didn't
think
know
it's
that.
2 years.
Favorite band? It's always been.
Justin Bieber.
No, it's not a band though. You said band.
Well,
Bon Iver.
huh? Bon Iver?
Yeah.
That's a really good selection. I'd say probably overall me too. Over the years though, you'll start accumulating
Yeah,
favorites.
for sure. Artist. Mac.
Really?
Yeah, I really like Mac.
Okay.
The Weeknd's up there.
Yeah.
I like The Weeknd. Champagne Poppy's coming back around.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I wasn't always the biggest Drake fan.
No, there's a time that you
There was a
really
time I
like him
didn't
at
like
all.
him. And there is still some songs where I'm like, yeah, these are stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like these. But I have a selection. I have a handful. I think before this year, I had like 2 that I liked. I could give a good 5 or 7. I think that's probably the max is why 7. But like, that's better than the 2.
Yeah.
Champagne Poppy. Everyone's really obsessed with him. He's on tour right now.
I'm not that obsessed with him.
Kanye's fallen off.
Oh, yeah.
He's gone. I really haven't heard anything about Kanye, which is crazy because Kanye was like
He'll come
the
back.
major.
He'll come back. He'll come back.
Do we want him
He'll
to come
call it
back?
a resurrection. I guarantee it.
Dude, if that's
He'll call it one.
okay, because like he was popping for a bit and all for all the wrong reasons, obviously. But I have not heard a single thing about him.
Yeah, he'll come back. Before we wrap up, the Mega Millions jackpot is like almost $1.5 billion.
Lord.
You could win that puppy with a $2 ticket. Don't go gamble. But I'm just saying, like, and you can't even buy one.
I'm
anyway
17,
until
yeah,
you're,
so minor.
until you're a sophomore in college.
Awesome.
So, but hypothetically, you win I think it was actually last time I saw it was 1.25 billion, which means that the cash payout, if you took a lump sum, would be like $670 million or something that they would give you in cash. Then they pull taxes, and so you're about 50% taken off that. So you're 375, 360, whatever it works out to be.
Just enough. God.
So $360 million, spendable $1 million. What do you do? What are the first 5 things you buy?
I mean, I don't think it'd be a product thing. I don't know. I think I'd first give to the church.
Yep.
I think I'm like, we could even with just a little bit of it, we could fully open whatever we wanted with
10% of
this.
that would be what, 37 million?
Yeah, like that would be crazy. So
Yeah.
first that, I would really like to sponsor some of my friends who didn't get to go to college because of money
You'd pay for their
problems.
school?
Pay for their school.
Yeah.
I'd probably pay off my school.
Yeah.
And
Probably.
No, I mean
you
like
would.
I would pay for I'd pay off my school, and I'd probably
You'd still go to school.
yeah, I really do have like a joy to learn my
Film,
major in
yeah.
film. Like
Okay.
I would I'd pay off all of our family's everything.
All right.
Our debt and like my
Yeah.
even my whatever I have
Yeah.
for school, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, I don't care
Yeah.
who it was. Especially if you're rolling in that money, I think you'll be okay.
Yep.
I don't know. What if you could even like?
What's the
I could create
big
a movie.
purchase though that you would do? Like that you would say, I'm buying this for me.
Probably a car. Probably like
House, car.
yeah,
car.
probably a car. I mean, house
gonna
would
buy a
probably
house
come
too, but
eventually,
yeah.
but like I think I'd first start off with like I just want to get a cool car. I don't know what it would be. I
let's
don't
see.
know. It'd probably be another truck. Probably just like I'd probably get like a real old nice truck, like ones that are going for crazy, and you're
Like
like,
a 56 Ford pickup.
yeah, but like it would work,
The wraparound window.
and it would have air conditioning,
Yeah.
and it would like you know what I mean. Like I'd get it going, and I'd get it look super good.
Okay.
And I'd make a movie.
It's good.
Kidding me? If I walked up to any like production company and was like, "Hey, I got $56 million. Let's make a movie," they'd be like,
Yeah, that's cute. You have that'll get you 10 minutes.
"Oh no," but it'd
Major
get me
motion
somewhere.
pictures in the 200 millions right
It'd
now.
get me somewhere though.
Yeah, it would get you somewhere. You'd buy cameras.
Yeah.
You could rent some cameras through Lens Rentals.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What would you do? Answer yours first.
I mean, aside from all the things like pay off debt and
Yeah.
blah 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 blah
What would you buy?
blah. I would buy your mom a house.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I
you'd
wouldn't
be
really
living in
care.
there too.
I know I'd benefit from it,
But,
but I
like,
wouldn't. It's not.
yeah.
That's not my whole thing. I would buy a couple cars that are really cool.
Yeah.
I've got a whole list.
You're preparing.
I just
Do you even
in
have a
my
lottery
head-
ticket?
No. I'm not going to win because I don't play. But
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I will. We'll see. Next podcast, what I'm doing with my winnings.
Yeah. When is it supposed to come out?
Friday tonight.
Is
the draw.
Oh, wow.
All right, we got to go. I'm going to go buy a couple Mega Millions tickets.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch you buy those Mega Million tickets and just hope you
You can do
pray.
that
I'll
for
pray
them.
over them. I'll put
Okay.
hands on them.
Yeah, I don't think God wants me to win any type of money.
All right. Well.
All right, kiddo. This was fun. I love you so much.
I love you
And
too.
we'll do it soon.
I guess we'll see who sees this, right? Maybe just us. We'll laugh at this in the
We'll laugh at this.
future.
Bye.
Bye. This is some ASMR for those who are listening.